What is your name?
It's Ron Thomas.
And who's your son?
Kelly Thomas. I
And
also have a son named Kevin Thomas.
And you're here for your son, Kelly Thomas, in support?
Yes.
And do you believe that there's more that could be done for justice?
It's really hard for me to understand you.
Do you believe that there's more that could be done for justice?
Absolutely. There's more work to be done, yes.
And in your opinion, what are some of the things that could be done?
Well, first of all, there's a couple more officers I'm interested in. I know that tomorrow the Orange County Grand Jury is convening, and they're going to issue an indictment for Officer Joe Wolf for the murder of Kelly, and he was high on my list of things to do. Some of the other things I need to do, I'm looking at Officer Kenton Hampton, and he needs to be fired from the Fullerton Police Department. I'm going to get that done. Sergeant Craig, also who supervised the entire thing, needs to be fired. So I have a little bit more work here to do.
And do you believe if they were normal people instead of police officers under uniform that they would have been arrested immediately for their actions?
Well, of course they would. They weren't. People like you and I are not protected by the Peace Officer Bill of Rights. It's a totally different set of rules. So, yeah.
And do you believe that it would be helpful for them to have better training as far as mental health goes and those sort of issues?
Well, no, I believe it so much that I made it happen already. Every officer in the Fullerton Police Department and employee who is in any contact with the public has already been through specialized training.
Okay, and do you believe that along with specialized training, possibly empathy and human compassion would be...
I didn't understand any of that.
Do you believe that possibly human compassion and empathy would be helpful?
Well, absolutely. It's essential. We have J.D. DiCaprio. He's a corporal with the Fullerton Police Department, and he is very compassionate and understanding towards the homeless. And he guaranteed me that if he were on duty that night, this wouldn't have happened to him.
Okay, thank you very much.
Of course.